on this?
Yeah. All right, now we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and I've got Jason along for the ride. He just muted himself because he's eating something.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Misfit Corner Comics Presents.
Oh, there. I forgot to turn down the volume of my computer. I do that every time. Oh, well. All right, what was I looking for? I was just looking for something. Oh, I know what it was. I was going to pull up the new movie recorder so I can actually record what I'm doing.
That's what I'm going to say. You got to hit the record button.
Got to hit the record button. That's right. All right. Well, I reached out to Avery to see if he wanted to join, and he said he's going to bed. So
he's nursing a hangover from May 4th?
Well, no, he worked today, and then he works tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I already did my 5 days this week, so I'm free tomorrow. But he's got to work. He's got to be at work at 5, and then we're going to go do the free comic book day thing. So I get to sleep in and then go to the free comic book day. So, oh, all right. I'm looking up some reference right now. I've never drawn a porg before. You can tell me if I'm doing it right or wrong, okay?
Just make sure when you search for porg, that last letter is a G, not an N. I know you have that habit.
Whatever. All right, I'm hitting the record on the video so I can start drawing. All right. Whatever.
Yeah, don't go to Porg Hub.
Is there such thing as Porg Hub?
There probably is. I don't know.
Oh God! Now you're gonna make me look.
And the warning for the kids is not safe for no.
Porg Hub. Porg Hub. Yes, there is a Porg Hub.
Oh, that's funny. It didn't redirect you to your normal site?
No. There's actually a Porg Hub network. And it's all these memes of porgs.
Mm-hmm.
There he is, crunching again. I'm going to have to mute you, man. He's going to mute himself. All right, let's see here. So I got an idea for a drawing. And
we're waiting.
I'm working on it.
Okay. So, are you a fan of like spicy hot food?
Not really.
Nope. How about chicken wings?
Chicken wings? I can eat me some chicken wings.
Okay. Well, it don't sound like you're excited about chicken wings. Like, say, hey, we're gonna go to the wing place and have some wings. That doesn't sound like. It doesn't sound like you're excited about that.
Well, anyways, I mean, I don't go out of my way to do wings, but I like wings. You know.
It's a shame. You should go out of your way for wings.
There was
about quality wings.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever had quality wings. Actually, there was one time, Sonny's, who has a super wonderful sweet barbecue sauce. Really like their sweet sauce. Did wings for a while, and they had a all-you-can-eat wings meal on Wednesdays. And Mike and I only ever made it to one of them before they stopped doing it.
Yeah, because probably somebody ate all the wings they had, but that actually sounds pretty good. I'm sure they were smoked wings.
They had a lot of different ones, but do you know McDonald's tried to get into the wing business?
Oh yeah, but
at one point,
it's a weak attempt, and there's better wing places out there. So the reason for my asking, I know they have it in Jacksonville because it was one of the places I used to go to way back when they first opened. Wild Wing Cafe, I think it's still there in the South Side area.
Yep, I know of one over there by the movie theater. Yep.
That's the only one.
Oh, really? Yeah, they have a all-you-can-eat wings special sign up, and Mike and I are interested, but we've never made it
It's
Bye.
only weekdays at lunchtime, and you only get choose from 6 flavors.
Oh yeah.
And, it's either all you can eat tots or fries, depending. They got some sort of potato, and then they have a soup, and I'm using air quotes on a soup because it's usually like they call it like a cheeseburger soup, where it's just cheesy soup with ground beef in it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or mac and cheese soup type thing. But anyways, that's not the point. Just regular going there, happy hour last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the company. So we got like 10, 12 people there.
Yeah.
But, on a previous trip, some of my buddies, they each had one. You can order a solo one, a single wing of their hottest flavor called Braveheart.
Okay.
So, but at the time they did that on a previous visit, I didn't have a Braveheart. I didn't have it because it wasn't on my radar, and the other person, my buddy who had to eat it, lost a bet. But the 2 others went ahead and joined him. So I'll order a Braveheart wing. And
A single wing or an order of wings?
Just a single wing, because you could do that. It's their hottest wing.
Oh, okay.
But when they that first batch weeks ago, it was kind of weak. It looked like just a regular hot wing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was, the experience by all 3 of the guys, or 3 guys that tried it at that time, was, kind of lackluster. So knowing that we had a happy hour event, we're going back to that restaurant, the Wild Wing Cafe last night, I said, tonight's going to be my night for Braveheart. And I went ahead, knowing that I'm going to have leftovers, I ordered an order of 30 wings. Right?
Okay.
You can do, every 6 wings, you can do a flavor. Well, instead of ordering 30 plus the 1 Braveheart, right, I went ahead and said, let's make 6 of them Braveheart. And then I got 4 other flavors to round out 30.
Okay.
So there's video of me eating one of the Bravehearts. And it was not bad until a few minutes later. Start feeling it in your mouth. And, all over your tongue, and my gums were like on fire because of the spices.
Okay.
And then, because this time it was a really, really good batch. I mean, it had the coating of the hot whatever. I don't even know if they used ghost peppers or whatever. But damn it, I was proud I had that wing. But I had 5 more to go. But we disseminated some of them, right? Until I had 1 left. And the other guys that tried one of the Bravehearts said, yeah, this is the real Braveheart compared to what it was 3 weeks ago. Well, after eating a few of my wings, I decided, let me go ahead and finish the other Braveheart. Because instead of making it a 1 Braveheart night, it was a double Braveheart night.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Suffice to say, it's interesting. I was going home last night, and I stopped by a Target on the way home because of May 4th stuff. And on the way to the Target, it's like, I was having the sniffles sort of thing because, it's spicy and all that.
Yeah.
I had a nosebleed.
I'm
like, did the wing sauce cause me to have a nosebleed? But I was totally okay at night. I think I drank a lot of soda because I was trying to, counter the heat.
Yeah.
So, but let's just say this morning was a little rough, But the other guys that had the other wings said it was really bad for them overnight. I'm like, it's not. I'm like, I just discovered I can handle the hot stuff.
Jason, you are hot stuff, man.
And that's a lot to handle.
That's what she said.
I know. Last night. No, I was kidding. 2 nights ago. I was kidding.
Oh.
So there's some story. I know we lost some viewers after I was telling all that, so.
Actually, to be honest with you, I haven't been paying attention if anybody's been watching. I'm going to thumbs up it, and it says 1 person watching, so it's just you.
I'm not watching.
You're not watching? Oh, well, I'm watching.
I told my brother to watch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he said he doesn't want to see your big hands.
Whatever.
It's because when he watches your Toys R Us coverage.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, you need to linger more on the Lego stuff just to, you know.
Well, I like doing the Lego stuff, and it's just, you know.
Well, the Lego stuff at Toys R Us.
Oh.
Just so we know what's left in there, kind of thing.
You do realize you can like pause the video, right?
I know, but your hand is in there, hence the big hand comment.
Whatever.
And sometimes as you pick up an item and you bring it to the camera, the zoom is not fast enough. So like you're focused, you're trying to focus on an item and it never focuses, and always sees a blurry product. And really, no one needs the UPC code. All right.
Well, I saw another video where the guy was doing that, was scanning, it was showing this UPC. I didn't know why, but it was something they did, and I just thought maybe there's somebody out there who needs this. I don't know.
Well, I don't.
And really, that's all I should care about, right?
Well, that's all I care about.
All right, if a Porg was a Jedi Master, what color would his lightsaber be? And don't say red.
Yellow.
Okay.
I'm not saying that because you're drawing in yellow, but is this going to be? You're making like a time traveling Jedi Porg that makes an appearance in Hero. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I tried. I can only help you with your resume, but I can't help you with the writing of your book. So.
It's a Jedi Knight Porg.
Well, if it was a red saber, it'd be a Sith Porg.
I know, that's kind of what I thought you were going to say, was make it a red saber, but
nah, I'm a light side guy.
You're a rebel guy, right?
No, I'm a light side guy. I didn't say rebel.
You wouldn't be a rebel?
I don't know. That's getting into the weeds now. So I went to Target last night, bought all its Star Wars stuff that you sent me pictures of, like that.
What did I send you pictures of?
Pillowcases.
Oh. I saw those on clearance. Oh, damn it. My daughter came by today, and I should have given them to her, and I forgot. I think she's coming back. If she does come back this evening, which she might, Charlie will let me know. You'll hear him barking his head off.
Sure.
Hey, are these things carnivorous? Look at the size of their teeth.
They look great, roasted on a stick.
Oh, they do. They do. Oh, you know what? I'm going to send a quick invite to one more person. See if Todd's up. As if he hasn't said anything yet, he's not here watching. So, and if he's not here watching, hey, you want to hear something really funny?
What's that?
I have the Avengers movie. I have Avengers Age of Ultron. I have a bunch of different movies. Actually, the ones I don't have the first Captain America movie on Blu-ray, and I don't have the first Thor movie on Blu-ray. But I have the second and thirds. For some reason, I never got the first. I think it had something to do with the prices at the time.
No,
there was
when the first ones came out, Blu-rays weren't that they weren't that in. Because even my collection, I had those in DVD.
Really?
Which technically means I don't have them on digital.
Well, that was the thing. I didn't have a couple of the movies, especially I have Age of Ultron in a steelbook, but I didn't have it digitally. And I'm like, what the heck? Why would I not have this digitally? So I went and I pulled out the...
Oh, she's home.
She's back. Yep. So I went and I pulled out the case, the case, and in it was the code. But at the time, they wanted you to go to a Disney site to acquire the code or whatnot. And I guess maybe I did it, or I don't know what actually happened, but needless to say, I didn't have a digital copy. So I went ahead and I went to Voodoo, which is where I put all my codes and all. And I went ahead and put the number in just for the heck of it. And guess what? It worked.
It worked. Yeah.
I now have Age of Ultron and digital and I'm like, God dang it. So I'm not sure why it did that, but it was just so weird. Ayla. Oh. Yeah, I'm staying in here, but I wanted to visit with my daughter. Good God, man. I think she might have a fellow with her. And I think that's why my dog's throwing a fit. There's a stranger in the house. Oh, well.
But why does your Porg look like Han Solo with a lightsaber?
That's because I wanted him to be, kind of cool. So I based his costume, his belt, and his vest on Han Solo, but I gave him a lightsaber, so he's a little bit cool of everything.
Gotcha.
I mean,
he's like a confused Porg cosplayer. He wants to be a scoundrel, but he holds a lightsaber.
There you go, exactly. Actually, I was going to say he's confused, so he doesn't know that Han isn't a Jedi.
Gotcha.
So he modeled himself off of Han, not knowing. Plus, we got a Han movie coming out, so I mean, come on.
But you should have gave him a blaster, not a lightsaber.
Nope, I wanted to make him a Jedi.
I
didn't want to make him a scoundrel. I wanted to make him a Jedi, but come on. In the Star Wars universe, what would you want to be?
Bounty hunter.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Or a Wookiee.
Or a Wookiee.
Wookiee bounty hunter. There you go.
In the comics, there is a Wookiee bounty hunter.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't he a bad guy?
Kinda.
What's his name? Black something or other?
Black something, yeah. I forgot. Yeah. Because I haven't read all of those Dr. Aphra comics. I had them all, but I haven't read them all.
All right, buddy. Why are you hiding underneath my table? I think they kicked him out of the living room.
Those are some giant claws. Are you looking at good reference or what?
I'm looking at pictures. I'm just looking at pictures of porgs, and I like the ideas of him having large claws.
The thing with porgs, they have like, I don't know. I guess
they have like little flipper feet.
I suppose. You know, I got. They have like a 10-inch porg pop figure.
Yeah, yeah.
And Jeff got me one. You know, for a porg figure, right? Instead of, let's say, $10 for a figure, the damn thing's $30.
Really?
Yep. So Jeff has one for me, and then I got 2 others sitting right here.
You know, Avery would be very upset to find out you spent money on something like that.
Well, I'm not going to tell him about the Rose Tico ones. No, I was kidding. I do not have Rose in my collection. She is an omission at the moment.
You know, that's kind of funny in the fact that if you really want a Rose Tico figure, they're on sale right now on clearance at Walmart.
I know, action figure. I've seen them. $4, right?
Yeah. Well, you know what else they just put down to $4?
What?
The 2-pack of Rey and the Praetorian Guard.
To $4?
To $4, yeah.
That's a pretty good deal.
It is. And
I wouldn't use it, but it's a good deal.
They lowered down the price of Poe Dameron and the skiff from The Last Jedi. Mm-hmm. It was originally $39.99, and it's now $9.
Why aren't you making videos of those and saying those to me, and I could say, get that, don't get that?
Well, the other one that they had was the police car or the police vehicle from the casino.
Yeah, Canto Bright.
Yeah, down to $7 for that.
Yeah, that's a meh.
For those prices, I was considering buying them and doing a review of them just for the heck of it, you know.
Yeah, but doing a review on old crap is a review of old crap.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Unless you position it as, here's a review of rock bottom stuff you can find at your local Walmarts.
I did tell you that I got Rey and Kylo brickheads for $2.50 a piece, right?
Right. I picked up Finn and Phasma for $8 a piece in order to add to my purchase to get to the $75 minimum to get the limited edition BB-8 figure.
And was this from the Lego store?
Yep.
Yeah, see, we don't have a Lego store around here.
No. This was online.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to go out today. Heck, Funko Shop, right, the producers of Pops, they do a pop-up store at 10:30. And Jeff is sending me messages, and like, I'm seeing the messages, but I'm on the phone talking at a meeting at work. And I'm trying to fill in my cart to make a purchase, and by the time I check out, the items were sold out.
That's not nice.
That's yeah. Now the cool thing my brother did, he picked up the figure, thinking that he didn't need it, but you know he'll keep it if I had it. But since I don't have it, he got it for me.
That's very nice of him.
Mm-hmm. So I need to look out for Target exclusive Iron Spidey pop.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Now the thing is, it might go online first, right? But could be one of those ones that get to a Target and there's lots of them. It's like the Han Solo one with the goggles. Like sometimes you can find it at Target, sometimes you can't.
Mm-hmm.
So Iron Spidey, I should say exclusive or only at Target. You know, from Infinity War.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it if I see any.
Well, and then the one that goes with that is the 10-inch Thanos. You can find one of those suckers.
Oh, jeez. Charlie, you scared the crap out of me. I felt something rubbing up on my leg, and I'm like, what the heck?
So yeah, tonight's Star Wars night at the Braves game. I'm not at the Braves game. Not too worried about it. But in the stadium area, according to StarWars.com, there's a tour going around the country with the Millennium Falcon experience.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, so it's at the stadium, but you don't have to go to the game to go see it. So I'm thinking I had on my calendar to go see it Sunday, but I might try to do that tomorrow since I'm kind of on a Star Wars high right now. So,
yeah.
Let me see. I need to check the weather just to make sure. How's the weather look for tomorrow? It's cloudy tomorrow and partly Sunday. So, yeah. Might be even better to go when it's cloudy so it's not so hot.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, I don't feel like paying to go to a game. I mean, I want to go to a game when it's the Red Sox, but not just the Braves. And that's not that ironically is if you're up here for Dragon Con weekend, whether as a vendor or just come up here for Dragon Con, the Red Sox come to town that Monday for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So I have I have tentative plans to go catch baseball on Labor Day weekend. But man, we're talking about September, right? I mean, we're still in May.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have plans yet.
I don't blame you.
Well, I already told Mike, I said, I'm probably not going to do any more conventions this year. At least not set up as a vendor at any conventions. Yeah. And we're probably going to try to hit it hard next year. Kind of similar to what we did this past year, where we did lots of shows. But it's all going to depend on, money.
Sure.
Because that shit ain't cheap.
I hear
you. Making money at the show is a good thing, but just breaking even on the table is not enough when you had to pay for a hotel and all that other good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there were several shows last year where I paid for hotels and... Oh, well.
Well, we could always coordinate, because if I'm going, I'll get the hotel, and you get me into con.
Hey, you never know. That could happen.
I know. I'm just saying. Just something to think about depending on the show, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'd like to do Heroes again. I had a good time at that one. Yeah. I can hear them out there in the living room laughing, and Charlie's sitting over here on his pillow in my office, and he's barking into the air at nobody.
Barking in the air, like you just don't care.
You know what's so funny? If any one of my friends would have to come up with really bad references, it would be you.
I don't get it.
Yeah, I know. It's all right. It's what I keep you around for, man. It's what I keep you around for.
You didn't have to work with, a certain LCS store owner who made it a point to just do, we didn't call him dad jokes. We just call him. It was nonstop puns. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean it's a gift of gab, or a curse depending on which side you are on it. So.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, well, there's only one LCS that I worked for there on 2 different tours.
Yeah, well, the LCS that I worked for doesn't exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he's up to nowadays.
What were we talking about? You remember his last name, right?
No, I couldn't remember his last name. I remembered his first name, but I couldn't remember his last name. Not that I'm out there looking for him or anything.
Anderson, right?
That just doesn't sound right.
You sure?
To be honest with you, it could have been. I just don't remember. Hell, you could have said Smith and I would have said okay.
No.
Anderson. No, that just doesn't sound right.
Does that right? Okay.
There's only one other person I know I could ask, but I don't really want. I don't think he's going to remember either. So
no.
It's not like he checks out my live streams or nothing. He's only been a friend of mine for 25 plus years. Why would he check out my live streams?
That's someone that actually did date a relative of yours. Two of your relatives.
Oh, no.
Wait.
Oh. Damn it. God, I hate it when you're right about that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about my sister. Those were years I blocked stuff out, man. Oh, well. So do you have an LCS that you're going to go to tomorrow? Or is that is free comic book day that doesn't matter to you at all?
Doesn't matter to me at all. And technically, if you can't get me a hookup on that Star Wars comic, it's probably going to go digital anyway for free.
No,
it's
okay.
just digital for free 3 weeks later, you know?
Right. My LCS guy, Tony, did a video earlier today showcasing some of the stuff that he had for free comic book day. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember seeing anything Star Wars related. Now, I'm sure he's got them, but it wasn't anything that he highlighted.
Well, so, you know...
So what is it exactly?
So, Marvel does all the Star Wars comics except for Star Wars Adventures. It's kind of like the kids-related one. Yeah, and that's IDW.
Yeah.
So that's IDW's Free Comic Book Day giveaway.
Is a Star Wars
Adventures book, but it features Han Solo.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, Wookiee.
Mm-hmm. As they say, let the Wookiee win.
That's right. Oh, you know what? I might actually get out. Do I even know where my Prismacolor pens are? Shoot. Hold on a second. I can take my phones off for a second. Oh, well, no idea where my pens are. Ugh. So Mike's working on this super huge Lego set thing, right? And it's kind of cool. But
fake.
It's fake, yeah. But I mean, it's as close as you're going to get nowadays because they don't have that set out there anymore.
Not at retail.
Yeah. Heck, they don't have anything Lord of the Rings anymore, do they?
Not at retail.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
You might be able to find at a Walmart. They might have some Lego Dimension clearance stuff that has like Gimli, Legolas, Golem.
Yeah, well, Mike has wanted that set ever since that one time we went to New York and they had it at the Toys R Us in the Times Square Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to buy it then, and it was like $400 or something like that. I don't remember the exact amount, but it was crazy, and he wanted it then, and he couldn't. We had flown up, of course, and he's like, "How do I get this back home?" And I'm like, "Well, you can ship it." And he really didn't want to do that. It was the only way to do it, you know. So it never happened, but he's wanted it ever since he saw it. And when he saw it at the store, he's like, "Oh, Dad, I got a payday coming up soon, and I'm going to buy it." And I'm like, "Okay, son, it's your money, but you got to put it together on camera." And he's like, "Do I have to?" I said, "Yes, absolutely." He spent 4 hours putting the thing together. As I had told him, I said, you should probably take a little bit of time and organize the pieces so you're able to find stuff. He's like, "No, I don't want to do that. I just want to throw it all together in a big pile and just work on it." And I said, "Okay." Well, after like an hour and a half, I came in and looked on him, and he was still just working on the base. And I'm like, "Mike, let me help you." So I started separating pieces into bowls, separate bowls, and it ended up helping him. But it took him 4 hours, and he's only done the bottom 2 levels. I'm sure you've seen the video.
No, I have not seen the video.
You have not seen the video? Well, it's out there. It's pretty cool. And he's going to continue working on it sometime this weekend. I don't know when his next day off is. That yesterday was his day off, so that's why he got to play with it. And we'll see how it goes. Porgs. See, I don't have to work tomorrow. Unlike some people.
You should put like twin sons behind him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's kind of like a Star Wars thing, you know?
Were there twin sons on the island?
Technically, no, but they shown it as like a final parting shot when Luke was going one with the Force.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's interpreted that he sees twin sons, but they're technically are not twin sons on that planet. Because we're at what planet has twin sons, right?
Tatooine.
Yep.
His home planet.
Oh my God, you pronounced that almost correctly. I mean,
almost correctly.
Tatooine, yeah.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot better than other highlights of your grammar.
Symbiote.
Yeah, that
Isn't that the way the lady in the movie says it?
No, she says symbiote, like honey, nuts, and symbiotes. Nowhere is it "ite." Like in the rap song, it's "ite." No, it's not "ite." All right, just think about it that way. You're not a rapper.
I could be.
It's okay if you say oats. It's kind of like, again, it could be. At least you recognize what letter it is, right? But nowhere is there an "ite" in there. Just saying.
It could be.
Yeah, maybe some alternate universe.
All right, what color did you say the lightsaber needs to be?
Could be yellow, but I guess green is going to be your typical hero. Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi had a green one. You could go like, Mace Windu inspired and make it purple.
And we'll go
Yoda
green.
had a green one.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Nah, that doesn't apply.
I'm fairly certain he had a green one.
Oh. That's more like what you said. Oh,
Actually, I was thinking Avery would make that joke. I missed the boy already. He's not even here. What am I going to do, Jason? What am I going to do? I was telling my wife I really like the freedom that my job gives me and the fact that when it's over with, I still have the whole day ahead of me. If that changes, it's going to suck. But it's all right.
But you'd have more spending money.
Yeah. Well, what's so funny is I was talking to Mike, and I was telling him that my first interview with Citibank, which was AT&T at the time that I applied, it was back in the day. I was getting a job in collections, so it was considered a call center because we made in and outbound calls. But what they would do is they would have you go to a hotel, and at the hotel a group of people would come in, and then they would take you one at a time into a room, and there'd be a telephone in there, and they would call the phone, and there would be either a group of people in another room monitoring the call to see how you did, how you conversed with customers and that type of stuff, and whether or not they could hear you talking, and whether you talked with enough inflection that people could hear you, and so forth. And when I went in on the day that I went in, I was in a group, maybe 10 people or so, and we all went through the test. We all went into the other room. We all did the thing and then came out. And then they would come in and tell you whether or not you moved on to the next step or not. And I was there, and my entire group left. It was just me. And then a second group had come in, had started to mingle in with us. And then they went through the tests. And then they all left, and they got their, marching orders, and then they left. And I was still there. I was the very last person. I was still there. And I didn't have a clue what was happening. And the lady came in, and she says, "We're still waiting to hear from them." And I said, "Okay." And she goes, "Well, you can think about it this way. Somebody out there is fighting for you." And I'm like, "Okay, cool." I didn't know or comprehend what she was talking about, but if there was a panel of 5 people, 4 of them were saying, "Nah, he's too young, he's inexperienced, he's not good for this job," and somebody is saying, "Yeah, well, let's give him a shot," and somebody was fighting for me, and I got the job, and it ended up being a 23-year career, and it greatly helped my family in the fact that I had a steady job for so many years.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact was, I was 19 years old. I had a pregnant girlfriend, which I wasn't telling anybody that. My parents told me not to tell anybody that when you go to the job interviews.
All right.
And one of the things that one of my sit-down interviews, I forgot who it was with, the lady said, "So why do you want this job?" And I said, "Well, you know what? I want to, have a good job, have insurance, be able to take care of my family." And she goes, "You have a family?" I said, "No, when I have a family." She goes, "Oh, okay." It wasn't till I was in training that I mentioned. Actually, when we had to do the introduction, stand up and introduce yourself, I introduced myself. So I'm 19 years old. My name's Andrew, and I'm going to be a dad soon. And they were like, "Oh, wow, yeah." So that was the first time I revealed that fact. But yep. And then Michael came. We got married, and the rest is history. But I was telling him, I said there was somebody there fighting for me. So that's kind of a cool thing. Where is my circle templates? Hold on a second. I gotta take my headphones off again. All right, that effect on the lightsaber, that didn't come out as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. That's okay. This is not the final version of the drawing. Actually, you know what? I was going to say, if I like it, I'll redo it. But I don't know. We'll see. This was just to have something to do. You know, I granted your wish. I made it Star Wars related.
There you go.
That's right.
I mean, when's the next time you're going to have May 4th on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday? 3 years from now. Or maybe 2.
Obviously, I'll just have to change my schedule just so I can...
Sure. Well, next year will be on a Saturday. So Free Comic Book Day will be May 4th.
Oh, really? Are there any Star Wars movies planned for that time?
No.
I wonder...
We're not getting a Star Wars movie until December 2019. After Solo, we got
nothing.
I think either 19 or 20 months until the next Star Wars movie.
So how come they didn't release Solo in December like they did Rogue One?
I don't know. It was ready. So.
Well. Yeah, but we get a new Harry Potter movie this year.
I know.
That'll be cool.
It's a Fantastic Beasts movie, but you know.
Well, it's set in that world, so.
Yeah, but there's no young Harry Potter.
Yes, but there is a young Dumbledore.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you see that trailer for that new Robin Hood movie?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think?
It's all right.
Yeah, I kind of wish it was a what's his name movie, the guy that did Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr.
Guy.
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie.
Yeah, I think he'd make a really good Robin Hood movie.
Yeah, but then he's the same guy that did the King Arthur movie, and look how great that did. Mind you, I liked it.
I still haven't even finished watching that movie. I started watching it and I fell asleep. I just never went back to.
Is that a testament on how good or how bad it is? Because
it might just be a testament on how tired I was.
I liked the movie, but I saw it for like $7 on a weekend. So, and I don't have it in my collection. I'm waiting for it to go to 10 or less to get it in the collection.
I think that's how I got it. It was on sale. So what kind of sounds do porgs make?
I don't know, but...
Are they like Pokemon and walk around and go pork, 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 pork?
Well, I don't know what Pokemon sound like, thank God.
Pokemon say their names, man. You know that.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you do. Pikachu says, Pikachu!
Okay, that's so weird that you know that, but no, I do not.
Dude, I own the first 3 Pokemon movies on Steelbook case.
That is way awesome for you. But no, I do not. You're talking to the wrong brother that likes that stuff.
Oh, really? Does your brother Jeff like it?
Yep. So like GameStop has a code for some Pokemon character you get in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So every time I stop by a GameStop, I make sure to get some of those codes, hook them up.
Gotcha.
Which is ironic because he lives close to a mall technically.
Yeah, he could get there easier than you could.
No, I live across the street from the mall.
Yeah, but we live in Jacksonville. He lives close to all the malls.
No, he lives in where Greenland Road.
Yeah.
That's close to the avenues.
It is.
And he works back when it was Barnett Bank, and now it's Bank of America. That campus out there.
Oh God, I keep forgetting about the fact that people have jobs. They actually do work.
Yeah, but that's his stomping ground, So.
Oh. I'm gonna stop this part of the video since I'm done. But check out this catalog; it's pretty cool. Oh, you'll get a kick out of it. There were extra pieces in the bags, which included a those what am I trying to say? One of those plastic things that they have where you pop them out. It's like a little sheet, and it has swords and so forth in it, and you pop them out so you have the sword.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, the little sheet that came with this set had grenades and pistols in addition to swords and walkie-talkies.
Well, quality control is pretty high for those sets.
Yeah. All right, so you want a code?
Well, are you recording right now?
I'm not going to record it. I'm going to take a picture of it and send it to you.
That's right. Take a picture of it, damn it. Because have you read it yet? Is it good?
Yeah, I finished reading it today. And yeah, I like the art.
Well, so they finished up 16 weeks of weeklies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you hooked me up with the first issue of that storyline.
Yep.
And then they had a sale where you could get you could have got the first 4 issues for 99 cents each. So I picked up 2, 3, 4 for 99 cents each.
Yeah.
But then there's still 12 issues there. And 12 issues times $4 a piece, and 2 of them were actually $5.99 or no, $4.99 instead of $3.99.
Well, you want to hear something funny? The hardcover edition was solicited.
Mm-hmm.
It's $50.
Okay.
Which is $14 less than if you bought all the issues by themselves.
Sure, makes sense.
Which I don't know why anybody would buy the issues if you could just get the hardcover trade for $50.
But it's one of those things like if you were invested into it, you had to get your weekly fix.
Yeah, well, I liked the first issue, and that was about it.
Well, I mean, it's the same reason why people watch. I got the photo. Thank you.
You're welcome.
People watch television series that have to get the weekly fix versus binge watching and all that. So, yeah. So it's all a mentality thing, which I understand. People got to do what they got to do, which is cool.
There's only 2 shows. Well, actually, there's only 4 shows, I guess you could say, that Jen and I watch every week together. Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Big Bang Theory, and Young Sheldon. And that's it. Everything else, I wait till it's either done and buy the complete set. Oh, Best Buy has the first season of American Gods, which I think is only like 8 episodes, on sale, Blu-ray for $17.99. It's $25 off the regular price of $42.99. Which is pretty good, but we saw those episodes at the time. We had stars, so we don't have stars anymore. I got rid of that stuff. That was just too much extra stuff. Did
Well,
you
yeah,
ever see it?
No.
No? It's a good show.
Well, there's a lot of good shows, but it's just, I could be watching something right now instead of chatting with you, or I could be playing a game and not chatting with you. So I don't, unless I know I'm going to binge watch something. That's why I'm not. I
That's
don't
what the
subscribe.
other 23 hours in your day is for, man.
Right. That's why I'm working.
Oh, geez,
I'm,
another
I'm,
guy
I'm
we follow is live streaming right now.
earning that paycheck.
Yeah, I understand that.
Told you. I did tell you I got a raise, right?
No, good.
Yeah. Finally, but it's a significant raise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm
Hey,
buying porgs left and right.
Mike got a raise with his new job too.
Yeah, I think my raise might be as much as what he might be making.
Really?
I don't know. I don't know what he's making. So.
Well, as a guy who's only been working at the job for a year, a little over a year, he's doing pretty good. Associate manager, bringing home over $11 an hour.
That puts him at 22K a year, right?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Well, he only works maybe 30, 35 hours. He's technically considered part-time, so.
Just without doing the math, they just generally say if you make X an hour, add 3 digits to it, and that's what you're making. A salary, right? So if you're making $15 an hour, it's about 15 grand a year, give or take, right? And that's take home before taxes.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But if you do the math, right? If you do 52 weeks times 40 times that hour, you'll get close to that.
Oh no, he's making way more than that.
Well, I'm just being general, right? So just general. Let's just say that amount, that 20K, that's pretty close to my raise.
Oh well, he's making about 18 because he only works. Averages about 30 hours a week.
Okay, that was my raise.
Oh, okay. Well, very good.
No one's recording. You're not recording this anymore, right?
Like anybody cares.
Yeah, I never saw a raise that much in my life. So I'm like,
how come they gave you a big fat raise? You doing a good job or something? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I haven't had an increase in 2 years, and that puts me at the minimum for my role. So, yeah.
Oh, I got with my old job. I got to the max, and could no longer get raises.
Mm-hmm.
That really sucks when that happens.
Now, we have a bonus structure, and with my bonus structure, I was shy. I wasn't making 6 figures, but with my bonus structure, I will be making 6 figures. Mind you, the year's already been. I won't have that for the full year,
right?
But I'm feeling good, but that just means I can't let up, right? I gotta continue. If they want me to do something, I do it. So I'm trying to take some certifications, some studying on my own. So
yeah,
back to the question, 24 hours in a day. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
So, but it is.
Oh, well, here we go. Todd just chimed in. You guys seriously need to learn how to invite people to chat. You keep sending me the wrong link invite. Actually, dude, I just type in your email address and it sends it.
To me?
No, Todd.
Wait, I thought you're not streaming anymore. Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, then you got me talking about my raise to all what the hell?
Nobody cares. All these people. It's me and Todd that's watching right now. Well, Avery's not here, Todd. I'll send you another invite. You can jump on. I just don't know what email address to send it to.
Yeah, so that's why I gave you my other Gmail account, because that's what my Hangouts is on. But
All right, I just sent it to the Arding email address. See if he gets it. Yeah, he's making fun of you. He says, I know how much money you get. You never actually said a specific dollar amount at all.
Me? Well, so
Yeah.
me?
Yeah,
Well, so
you.
the thing is, we went to California for business at the beginning of April. Everybody there, because the house are $1 million houses and the rents are crazy.
Yeah.
The standard living, just starting out, you get a $100K job just because that's required to live out there. And I'm like, I don't make $100K. You know? You mean if I just moved out here, sell my soul to the devil, and move out here, I can make $100K? Yeah, but I'll be spending all of it just to survive out there. You know?
Well, that's like Todd and I were talking about how much money it costs to live in New York. You know, you have to make a certain amount of money.
Yep.
Just to survive, whereas you could make a fraction of that here in Florida and just be fine, you know?
Yep. And maybe even thrive.
Exactly.
So I still got student loans to pay off that, you know.
Yeah, I remember when he had when he was in college, like right after he moved out of college, he went up to New York and he gave me an idea, ballpark figure, what his rent was. And I'm like, dude, I have a 4-bedroom house and I'm not paying that much.
Right.
And he had a 2-bedroom type like thing and had to share it with a buddy. And it's like, you're out of your freaking mind paying that much money. Oh, Todd, it sends it to you. You know, he like can't figure out how to do it.
They make medicine for that, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to him again. I'm actually gonna send him the link, even though it sends it to him in the mail, but that's all right. Well, yeah, he always gets on me about not being able to figure out
on my Hangout. So
yeah. Alexa, I'm not talking to you. Oops. Yeah, I know. She goes, oops, I thought I heard my name. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey. I just sent you the link.
I'm going to show you. I do this every day.
I'm sure you do, but I've invited people numerous times through the Hangout, and you're the only one that can't get it. I don't know why.
When I click on the link, it says you're about to join Hangout on Air, and I click like, okay, got it, and then I see that you're in there, Mr. Corner and whoever.
Yeah.
And like it says you're about to join Hangout on Air, and it never lets me on. The only way I can do it is if you send me that long ass Google Hangout link, like you just sent me.
Yeah.
This long ass Hangout, Google Hangout, it should let me on.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I did.
There it goes. Now it's gonna let me on.
there we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
That's what I did. Turn down the volume, please.
That's what I did.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? What am I doing? It's coming from your end.
Oh, that's
Turn
weird.
down the volume, please. That's what I did. What are you doing?
Can you hear me, Todd?
What's happening?
It's coming from your end.
It's not coming from my end.
Turn down the volume, please. That's what I did.
All right, I'm muting him till he gets his thing figured out. Hi, Todd.
Hi.
All right, I'm muting him till he gets his thing figured out.
Why do you have it playing?
Hey, what's up?
Todd, will you quit screwing up my Hangout, please?
Todd, will you quit
It's-
screwing up my
It's not me, man.
my Hangout, please?
It's not me.
Hit the mute button on whatever it is you're listening to.
There's nothing on.
Will you
It's
quit
not
screwing up
me.
my-
Oh my God, Jason. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Oh, aren't you glad you invited me?
Hi, Todd. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm tired, man.
Yeah.
But I don't have to go to work tomorrow. That's why Avery's not here, because his ass has got to go to work in the morning.
Okay.
So
I realized that was me. I was watching your stream on another tab.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Was your fault? That was you? Okay. That's what I thought. The fact is, I'm just watching your head on the stream, like laughing, and it's just hilarious because I have the mute button clicked on the stream. So,
well, I was muting myself, and it was still coming through on your side. So I was like, "Well, how do I mute myself? How am I muting myself, and the audio is still coming through?" But yeah, I'll show you, man. Like for whatever reason,
you know what? I'll have to fly up there and show you how to mute your own computer.
For whatever reason, all that works is like, oh, I can't do it on this because I'm not. I can't do it on this because I'm not you. But basically, you know that little guy where you can invite people.
Yes.
Like you just have to send me the actual link.
Well, that's what it shows the link in the invite. You're supposed to just type the person's email and then hit invite.
It doesn't work. I've had
it worked for Jason.
I think it works for the first person. I don't think it works for multiple people. I don't know why. I use Google Hangout literally every day for work. Like
I know, that's why I can't figure out why you're the only one that has the problem, man.
Well, because I can't. I've never been able to get that. Like that doesn't work, and the link at the bottom where it says, "Oh, look, a link."
Dude, Avery has issues all the time, so I'm just teasing you, man.
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's yeah, you just have to send me that stupid link. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. It's so hard, but that works.
All right, so we're just chit-chatting. We're wrapping up, to be honest with you.
Oh, good. I'm glad I could hop on at the very last minute.
Yeah, well, that's what happens.
That's all right. I got a business call at like 9:30.
9:30? Who the hell are you talking at 9:30?
Someone in Las Vegas.
Oh, well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, does it?
No, because it's 6:30 in Las Vegas on a Friday night. Shouldn't they be partying?
Yeah. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? I'm not brave enough to turn on my camera.
Oh yeah, I should turn. Wait, let me turn my light on. Hold on.
Actually, you did have There was one time you did turn on your camera, though.
Well, because what it is, because I'm using my phone, it goes to my phone camera. So
right.
I put my thumb on the camera so it doesn't show my ugly mug. But I could put on. No, I'm not gonna now. No.
So did you guys see Avengers?
You're talking to the wrong people. Okay,
we've already seen Avengers.
That's already so last week.
That was last week. It was really good.
It was.
It was really good. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but it was.
No, we've all seen it. So.
Well, Melissa hasn't seen it yet. She's in the next room. So.
What do you mean she hasn't seen it? You didn't take her with you?
No.
Why not?
Someone had to take care of the baby.
Are you telling me that you left your wife at home alone with the baby so you could go see an Avengers movie?
I'm not going to tell you that. No.
Actually, what you're going to tell me is your wife gave you permission.
I did. I literally. You should see the thread. Like I literally. I literally was like, well, I need to ask permission, honey. Can I go see Avengers? I promise. I won't stay out late. It's a work day.
Yeah, that does sound about right.
Yeah, she let me though, so it's all good. It was awesome. I told people, I've been telling people, and you can, again, without spoiling it, like, it reminded me why I loved classic Marvel events. Because it was just as the regular movies are like regular comics, this was a climax to a regular event. And they did it the minute I saw what they were doing, right? I was like, oh my God, they're going to do it? They're going to do an event? It's really an event? Like, yes! Like, all of a sudden I started getting like, Extinction Agenda and like, all these other classic, all the Claremont event books. I was like, oh man, all right, let's go.
Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about it is when they first originally announced the movie, if you remember way back when they announced it, they said that it was going to be part one of a two-part story.
I do remember that.
And then they came out and said, no, 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 it's going to be a standalone movie. It'll be a standalone movie.
Yeah, it's not.
So it's not. It absolutely is not. I had the same feeling after it that I had after seeing the first part of the Deadly Hallows.
Well, somebody already told me that there's like an Avengers. They're calling it Avengers 4. Like, it's already a thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's coming out in a year. It'll be out next year at this time.
Nice.
So yeah, it's already being filmed and all that good stuff. So
yeah, they did an absolute bang up job. I left that theater being like, man, it wasn't like, you know how like it wasn't. I didn't leave the theater saying, man, that's why I love comics. What I left the theater was saying was, man, that is why I love Marvel comics. You know, like classic Marvel comics.
Well,
it was literally a summer of it was like they took all 10 years of movies, and that was what we used to get from January to like August. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Slight spoilers, but if anybody's listening and, you know, whatever, slight spoiler.
Let me put my headphones on just because I don't want to ruin it for Melissa. Hold on.
Oh, all right. Well, I was just going to say one little thing.
Yeah, no, but your one little thing is usually like an entire plot. So
no.
Hold on. Okay.
We told Avery, and Avery said, "I don't want to go see this movie. It's junk. It's it's junk." And
dude,
I said,
it's the only kind of movie.
Would you shut up? I told him, I said, "Dude, you would like this movie because the bad guy wins."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
he's like, "Okay, maybe I'll see it." You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna. So is he still like, I don't want to see it?
I don't know if Mike's invited him to go see the movie a couple of times. So
I'll text him tomorrow and be like, dude, you have to see this movie.
Now, don't text him. He's working tomorrow.
Where is he working with you now?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm off.
No.
We have different schedules.
But it is Free Comic Book Day, so they're quote unquote working.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll be at the comic book store.
Oh. Wait, you're working at a comic shop?
We're going to be setting up for Free Comic Book Day.
Oh, dope. Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Avery and I.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you're giving away your comics for free?
All of them. All of them.
Oh, man.
No,
yeah.
I just got an order of books 1 and books 2 in, so I'll have those available. And
the hardback?
No. Nobody gets the hardback.
Wait! You got the comic. The comic you're in.
No, the graphic novel.
Oh, okay, so you're giving the graphic novel away?
No! God damn it! I'm not giving anything away.
But it's Free Comic Book Day, dude.
Yeah, I know that, but not all comics are free.
So, okay, so on Free Comic Book Day, you're selling a $29.95 graphic novel. Cool.
It's $14.99, and you can get both of them for $25.
Got it. Okay.
It's not. Dude, I actually sold some copies last year at Free Comic Book Day. And it's shocking because the store I was set up with had no sales whatsoever. You know, there were just people coming in because they were coming in. And, you know.
You should just tell them that the graphic novels are free, but there's a $25 tax.
And I actually went and printed some of the color pages to actually show people what the color version is going to look like.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, man, I'm stoked. You're gonna have to take some pictures.
Oh, we will. I already told Avery we're making a video.
How's the YouTube channel going, man? How's the are you still getting hits for the toys? I'm gonna check it out right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's the stats?
Toys are the new is the new market.
And if you haven't watched it, you need to watch the Dragon Man video.
The Dragon Man? Dragon Man?
Oh, Jason, I told Mike what I planned for the follow-up for the Dragon Man story, and he actually chuckled. He actually thought it was funny. So,
wait, which one's the drawing? I'm looking at your list. Which one's the drawing man? The Dragon Man.
It's called the Dragon Man. Rise of the Dragon Man.
Well, you might You might, if you did it more than like a day ago. Okay, there you go. You've done 30 videos since then, so.
Something like that, yeah.
Rise of the Dragon Man. Okay, cool.
Rise of the Dragon Man, yeah.
You might not get back that 30 seconds, so.
Actually,
I still like Andrew's fake solicitor calls. I think that should be its own YouTube channel.
I got 2 in a row. I got one 2 days ago and one today, and I got the one today up really quick. So
I know you. I hope. Did they all cuss? The best ones are like when they're like, you son of a bitch.
Well, no, I asked him. I said, "Do you want to call me and ask? Because that's what you guys normally do." And he's like, "Click." And I said, "Okay." Well, what's so funny with the guy today is I literally said to him, "You guys call me like 2 or 3 times a week, and the card number never works. I don't know why." He's like, "I don't know either." And it's like
this time the guy goes all out insulting me, not safe for work. I haven't heard that one yet. I'll have to listen to that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's one where he calls me every name in the book, and Avery even went, "Dude, that's just wrong."
Why? What was he? Was he English? Was he there? Are they based in the U.S. or is it like overseas?
It comes up as a local number. You know it's not, so I have no idea where they're based out of. But this guy called me every name in the book. He even called me the N-word. I swear to God, he did. He did, and I'm like, I was like, damn. I mean, even I wouldn't go that far.
Oh no,
that's
horrible. That's just not cool.
By
the way, I don't know if I had I don't know if I've told you this. I'm sure I might have, but your background videos, the backgrounds you're drawing are like the architectural stuff is phenomenal.
Well, I don't have a choice because I'm making this next chapter awesome, and it's going to require.
Wait! I just want to quote that. Hi, I'm Andrew, and I don't have a choice. This has to be awesome. Yeah, they're really good, man. They're very, very high quality like they're professional, like animation backgrounds. Like they're fantastic.
I should just pull out the Kifu Fighter pages that I have and just use those.
You probably could.
I'm not.
You totally should.
But I should check them out for reference.
Oh, by the way, look, you could here, check this out. By the way, I sat down with a friend tonight he's an acting coach, and he does a lot. I mean, he knows a lot about writing scripts and stuff. You see this? This is what. You see that?
Yeah, I see that. It's a bunch of scribbles.
It's a bunch of scribbles, buddy. So I mean, if I showed you the amount of pages that I've written, it's ridiculous. But remember I was telling you the challenge I had was the timeline issue?
Mm-hmm.
This is the entire this is basically like the back half. So this is the first half of the timeline, which is great because it's a mind-bending story, which is cool. But
very cool.
Got it down. So tomorrow or sometime this weekend, I'm going to type it up and make it look nice and pin it on the wall.
You're going to have to start your own YouTube channel, and you're going to have to document the making of your graphic novel that way.
I will, but I'm going to use I'm not going to create a new one. I have a YouTube channel.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Oh, whatever. You know I do, Dick.
You do?
What are you talking about?
When's the last time you posted a video?
I don't know. It's been a long time.
See, that's why I probably forgot.
Well, that's really funny though, because wait, hold on. Let me see what my stats are. Let's look. Let's see what we got here. I'll go to my create.
1,127 subscribers.
1,134.
I say 1,127, but when's the last time you updated?
Huh? I use it every day. I just use it with
last video 2 years ago.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
That would explain why I haven't seen anything from you in a while.
Oh yeah. Dig it in. Oh wait. What is? Let me share something with you. I want to share something.
Do you know at 1,000 subscribers you could monetize your videos, man?
Oh wait. What's this? What's this right here?
Oh good God!
Can you see this? I'll zoom in for you. Oh, what's that number? Oh, is that 1.445 million views?
Hasn't been updated in 2 years.
And I have 1.4 million. Oh, look. I've got 100 in the last 28 days. I've got 100,000 views and 47,000 minutes of watch time. Oh, it's so cool. How are you doing, Andrew?
You're not producing anything, and you're getting watchers. That is so funny.
Makes you want to puke, doesn't it?
No, not really.
No,
I'll get there.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. It's. I don't know, man. I got lucky, but basically, you're right. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've posted anything public. I use it every day, but I haven't posted public in a while. And well, because originally when I posted stuff, it was just for portfolio stuff.
Yeah, but no, I understand.
But now now that I had a spike, and I mean, I ended up gaining like tons of views. So I'm just gonna like once I get the script a little bit further along, I'm gonna start using it as a drawing thing. I think after talking to you though, I think what I'm gonna start doing is doing live streams. I think I'm gonna start just doing Cartoon Network characters.
Yeah,
because that's what people know, right? And then I'll slowly feed into comics.
Well, you know what I did in honor of May the 4th? I did a Porg Jedi Knight with a lightsaber.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know if the picture came out that good, but the video will be available tomorrow. You can watch it tomorrow. I'll speed it up and add some music behind it. That way you don't have to listen to everything else. Oh, all right, guys. I'm going to stop the broadcast. If you guys want to stick around and chit-chat for a little bit, that's fine, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the broadcast.
I'm good. I actually have a business call in 10 minutes, which blows.
Yeah, whatever.